kufuata. You jump, I mean, you say jump, they say how high. Alafu pia kuna
Captain Chill Mode. I think that's self-explanatory, jamani. Captain Chill Mode, hauna mambo mengi. If that's you, you're definitely the guy. Captain Vibes, Captain Turn Up, hizo hazi need explanation. Captain Selector, that's DJ E for sure. Pia tuko na Captain Dunda, Captain Swag, Captain Vibes, na Captain Ma Vibes. Yani Ma Vibes ukieka extra pro max, yeah? And that's what we'll be telling you about today. If you want to win an amazing prize at the end of the show, courtesy of Captain Morgan, tuambieni mgani hapa na kufa, which one fits your personality, which one do your friends think you are, not to make a picture hapo to prove that indeed that is you. If you're Captain Kiongozi, please give us a picture that is screaming Kiongozi. If you're Captain Chill Vibes, let us know. Come on, Captain Dunda. I don't want to see you looking relaxed, okay? You need to look like you're having the time of your life. Of course, tag Captain Morgan Gold KE on Facebook and on Instagram, and we'll let you know the winner. But of course, pia tuko na mixologist wetu hapa, Chris Kantai, ako na Mautamu. Amesema he must make sure that we get to learn how to make some nice things at home so that we get a good vibe, and then we can also enjoy Christmas for ourselves and our loved ones. Pia in studio, we have Davis, who is the brand manager for Captain Morgan hapa Kenya. And I want to know several things from him, but let me just begin with getting to know Davis himself. Tuambie a little bit about yourself, what you do for Captain Morgan, na pia ukirelax. When you're at home, you just want to unwind, it's Saturday, it's Sunday, utaki maneno nyingi. Ama mengi.
Great, thank you for having me.
Yes.
I am Davis Changalwa, the brand manager for Captain Morgan in Kenya, as you mentioned. What I do when I want to relax, so mostly I just take a car, drive, pick a car road, just drive around and get to relax. But
how far are we going? Tunafika Macha, ama tunafika Marsabit, you know?
Kilometers at Wesabu, we just go.
We just go?
Yes.
Hey, in a sound pesa. Come on, you're not it means you're not feeling the pain at the pump, sindio? Ama yoni, keep it humble, sindio?
Yes.
Yeah, chini ya maji. Chini ya maji.
Chill mode.
Chini ya maji. Now, niambia about these personalized bottles. I know nikienda kwa, you know, good wines and spirits, authorized, you know, KBL, stockists ntazipata.
Yes.
But what exactly are these personalized bottles? Meandikwa Kiongozi hapo, Turn Up, Ma Vibes, Vibes pia, and Dunda, and all those others.
Yeah, so I think I'll take you back a bit from where this whole conversation started.
Yeah.
So right now, Captain Morgan is running a campaign by the name Spice On. So when you look at most of our comms, you realize at the end of it, we are locking it up with a tagline by the name, however you spice, spice on.
Spice On.
So this whole conversation is about spice. And the way we define spice is in two ways. So first, Captain Morgan Spiced Gold as a product has a spice in it.
Inakuanga na nini kakadamu ama mama nika?
Ni assorted, ni secret
recipe.
Okay. But what will always come out when you try, and I think we'll get to a point where we'll get to interact with the liquid, you realize the vanilla flavor will come out very prominently. So technically is in the production process, we get to a point where we put in something in the name of a spice, which gives it the flavor that we are celebrating.
Yeah.
So spice is about celebrating the flavor in the liquid, number one.
Yeah.
Then secondly, we also celebrate the flavor in our consumers. So the person that consumes Captain Morgan also has a flavor in them, which is technically their character. So you, as a person, there is a character that you portray on a daily basis.
True. So
that character in you, pairing it up with the spice that we have in Captain Morgan, becomes the spice that we are celebrating with the campaign, Spice On.
Yeah.
Now, coming into the second layer, so we also did research. We interact with our consumers on a daily basis. We get to know how they want to enjoy their moments, and I think just what runs in their mind when they're in the consumption occasion. And it came out clearly that our consumers first celebrate in a group. so technically kitu tunasema ni Captain Morgan is not a solo drink.
Yeah.
See,
Asa vile umeita consumption occasion. Sherehe ndio umeita, wow, I love that. That's a big word. From now on, I'm never saying sherehe. The consumption occasion.
Yes.
Yes, but it's not a solo drink. It's for you and your friends.
Yeah,
ndio?
for sure.
Or your family.
Yeah. So it can be you, your bro, your cousins at home. It can be you with your mbogi. So pale kampo uko na maboys. You will always maybe begin at a wine and spirit for pre-game.
Yes.
Then decide where you will finish it in a nightclub, high energy somewhere. So usually ni mbogi. So within this group, again, we came to realize that everyone mostly has a role to play within the group.
True.
Then when you narrow it down further, you realize that some of these characters that are represented in these groups are represent like a common character. So in all these groups, there is one character that will come out commonly. So kama kwa group yako kuna kiongozi, it will be almost common that every other group has
A kiongozi.
a leader in it. We have that one person within the group. Yeye ni good vibes but ana story mob.
Yeah.
Yeye ni ule wa kuchill tu, ametulia.
Captain Chill.
Yes.
Vibes.
Kuna ule mwenye hata kosa mixes kwa simu,
Yes.
aux. So mkika hivi ya mboeki.
Mkienda road trip anapewa simu na aux anaambiwa
Bas,
you're in charge.
na akosangi kukumbuka kubeba ile bluetooth
Aezi.
speaker. So juu lazima
Na backup.
exactly. So wherever you get lazima atachachisha.
Yeah.
So we have all these characters and that explains why and how we came up with the characters and the whole idea about this personalization campaign running under the Spice One campaign is to celebrate all these characters that we have within our crew, just be able to have a good time.
Now, you know, I have to ask you,
Yes.
wewe ni Captain Kiongozi, turn up, ma vibes, which one are you, selector, which one are you?
I think out of the interaction yenye tumekuwa na wewe,
Yes.
are you able to like assign a character to me?
I would call you Captain Chill. Yeah.
That is what you get.
You're not a chill person.
No,
Umekata?
sijakata.
Hujakata. Which one are you? Wewe ungejipea gani?
Okay, hiyo ni number 2.
Number 2.
Number 1,
Aha, let me
another
see.
guess, number 1.
Selector, Dunda, Captain Swag, Captain Vibes. I'd give you Captain Vibes.
Niko na vibes.
Yeah.
That is an interesting one. Sasa hiyo nimepata a third one leo.
Yeah. Okay, which one is your top one?
Okay, my top one, or the one that have been given consistently across
Yes.
over many engagements ni Kiongozi.
Kiongozi. Okay. No, it makes sense because you are the brand manager for Captain Morgan. But I'm wondering if you're also Kiongozi, in the group, in the home, in the nini. But I love that consistency, sindio?
For sure.
Na mimi ungenipea gani from our interaction?
Number 1, what comes out hivi from the first time to interact ni vibes.
Take it. Captain Vibes. Ningependa kujipea Captain Selector, but hiyo DJ yako hapo, acha ninyamaze. Let me pretend to be humble. I love that kuna selector hapa, but we can also be selectors in our own homes.
Yeah.
So kama mtu anajiona in some of these things, and of course you know yourself.
Yes.
Na watu pia wanakuambianga wewe uko na vibes poa bana.
Yeah.
Ama wewe unakuanga mse, unajua kuturn up, you know how to have a good time.
Yes.
How can I be close to now Captain Morgan the brand? Naweza pata hii chupa in retail stores and I can enjoy it with my friends as well?
Yeah. So the beauty is, as we speak, we are about 80% distributed across the country.
Okay.
So that tells you that in all these locals, wine and spirit, bar, clubs, you will definitely find a bottle of a Captain Morgan. So what we are asking, or the call out to our consumer is, get into that local of yours. We have also negotiated prices within this outlet just to make sure that it gets to you at a price that is pocket friendly. And what we are asking you to do this season, and especially now that we are in festivities, get to celebrate the characters in your crew.
I like that.
These are limited edition bottles. The campaign is coming to an end of December.
Okay.
So get something before they run out of...
In short, you have maybe 2-3 weeks at most to get these limited edition bottles.
But what we are going to make sure is that in the 2-3 weeks to the end of the campaign, we will have enough, sufficient bottles in the market for everyone to be able to gift a person in their crew.
I love that. So far, and maybe I'm asking for, you know, backseat numbers.
Yes.
Ni chupa gani imesonga sana? Do people want to be kiongozi, ma vibes, turn up, selector? Which one is moving?
I think for us as Kenyans right now,
yeah.
and all this that is happening within our space,
Kuna?
everyone, kila mtu ana take ownership of
Yes.
something. Kila mtu anataka kulead in some way.
True.
So kiongozi
is the one that's
number
going
one.
through. I love that tuninge festive season, meaning we have a lot of time on our hands.
Yes.
And usually you're like, okay, I need to make myself like a nice drink. And we'll talk to Chris in just a minute about what exactly we can be making at home.
Yeah.
But wewe mwenyewe, when you want, yes, sunny afternoon kama vile leo ilikuwa, if today was a Saturday or a Sunday,
Yeah.
what do you make for yourself? A Captain Morgan cocktail.
I think napenda kitu, that ka taste of ginger,
Ginger,
does it
yes.
for me. So Captain Ginger anytime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you mix it with anything?
So mostly because it's easy mix. Ile on the go.
Yeah.
So a Captain, the ka ginger,
Yes.
a bit of ice cubes,
Yes.
and maybe a dash of water just to balance it
To
off.
balance it
Yeah.
out. All right. Lastly, before we let you go, responsible drinking is also super important. What should we tell our viewers who are looking right now and they're going into the festive season? Saa zingine tunabebangwa na sherehe kidogo, si ndio?
Yeah.
We can of course forget.
So I think the first thing that I would want our consumers to understand is Captain Morgan is a very versatile drink. It's a very versatile liquid. By that I mean it's very easy to mix. So what it means is, number one, if you are a moderator, if you are the person who doesn't like to overdo, this is one of those products that allows you to enjoy your own way. Reason why we are saying, however you spice on.
Yeah.
So hata kama we ni ule utaweka ka double kwa glass and uisukume na maji or whatever other mixer that
Ama we babysit usiku mzima.
Exactly.
Ni sawa?
It allows you to do that.
Yeah.
So then beyond that, we also understand. So number one, we are insisting, because it's versatile, make sure you mix.
Yes.
By mixing it, it means uta reduce the alcohol volume, at least so that it is friendly to the body a bit. And then make sure that you space all your drinks with water.
Yep.
Foundation muhimu.
Foundation weka ya ugali.
Bas.
Ama kitu, you know?
Kitu solid.
Kitu solid, yeah. It's not time for noodles, guys. See time ya noodles. Not in December, please. Tujiheshimu.
Yeah, so ni kama ile mtu akifanya mjengo unamwambia ka foundation ya mawe.
Yes.
So serious.
Yeah.
Kula vizuri, space your drinks with water.
Yes.
Don't drink and drive. And also, just make sure that anytime you know you're going to indulge, na tumejua sisi ni mbogi, si ndio? You can identify one person within your crew,
True.
a designated driver,
Yes.
so that even as you enjoy yourself, you are sure you'll get home safe.
I love that.
Yeah.
And we can even figure out which of the captains would be the designated drivers.
Yes.
Indio.
Yeah, you
But
can almost.
We can tell. I have an inkling who might be that guy.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Davis, for making time for us. Really
Asante.
appreciate you. And of course, for the amazing work you're doing and for even sharing your personal preferences. Ndio tujue pia, the people who work with Captain Morgan, how do they like their
Yeah,
Captain Morgan?
for sure.
But sasa wacha tufike kwa Chris atuonyeshe exactly what he's doing, because hey, it's looking good. It's looking very nice. Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Sorry, nimekuwa excited sana. How are you?
I'm good.
So, hii meza yako kwanza iko na madoido.
I
It has a
know.
lot of drinks. Tafadhali tuambie what we should be expecting from you tukirudi, because we're about to take a break in just a minute, but let us know what to expect.
Today we're expecting amazing things from Captain Morgan.
Yes.
So we have Captain and Cola, which is perfect mix, and then we have Captain and Ginger, which as well is Captain
His favorite, yes.
And then my favorite is Captain Lemonade.
Captain
Easy
Lemonade.
to make, easy to the palate as well. Yeah.
Especially now that the sun is out.
Yeah.
Lemonade is so refreshing. Now you
Exactly.
can enjoy yourself, barbecue, chill with your friends.
Yeah,
You're
true.
we take advantage of it.
Yeah.
So it's looking good. We'll
Yeah.
come back to this table in just a minute. But for now, we're going on a short break. We'll be right back. Hashtag is Hey Mariam.